sklearn, utils, estimator HTML REPR. Description explain in detail. Estimator a scikit-learn estimator object. This is the main input, representing a trained machine learning model. Indent an integer representing the indentation level for the HTML output. This is used to control the visual spacing of the representation. Show feature importances a Boolean flag determining whether to display feature importances for models that support this feature, e.g. random forest classifier. Max depth an integer specifying the maximum depth to display for nested objects like pipelines or ensembles. This limits the level of recursion for complex models. Show dimensions a Boolean flag indicating whether to display the dimensions of the fitted data, e.g. number of samples and features. This helps understand the input size used for training. HTML representation a string containing the HTML representation of the estimator. This is a formatted, human-readable display of the model's parameters, hyperparameters, and other relevant information. Initialization the function initializes an internal structure to store the HTML content. Recursive processing it recursively traverses the estimator object, inspecting its attributes and sub-estimators. Attribute extraction for each attribute. It determines its type and formats it appropriately. This includes handling nested structures like pipelines and feature importances. HTML construction the function builds the HTML representation by composing various elements based on the attribute types. This includes titles, lists, tables, and indentation to ensure readability. Not directly applicable, as the function focuses on visualization and not metric computation. Not directly applicable, as the function generates a static HTML representation, not interactive visualizations. Indent this parameter controls the indentation level, which affects the visual spacing of the HTML output. Higher values lead to deeper indentation. Show feature importances this parameter determines whether feature importances are displayed for compatible models. Max depth this parameter controls the maximum depth for nested objects in the representation. This helps control the complexity of the output for deeply nested models. Show dimensions this parameter determines whether the dimensions of the fitted data are shown, providing information about the input size. Not applicable. The function is concerned with visualization, not uncertainty estimation. Challenge 1 handling complex nested objects, e.g. pipelines with nested estimators can lead to long, unwieldy HTML output. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 1 a pipeline with multiple steps, each containing their own estimators, resulting in a deeply nested structure. The max depth parameter allows limiting the depth of nested objects, preventing excessively verbose output. Challenge 2 displaying feature importances for models that don't support them could lead to errors or incorrect information. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 2 attempting to display feature importances for a model like logistic regression, which doesn't have a built-in feature importance attribute. Fixes to challenge 2 the show feature importances parameter is used to control whether feature importances are displayed. This ensures that the function only displays feature importances for models where they are applicable.